Kelly Hendershot. I am the Education Director for AOSW and part of our Conference Planning Committee, and we're really excited to have Dr. Applebaum as our closing keynote this year. Dr. Applebaum, if you could just share a brief bio with us, that'd be lovely.
Sure. Hello, everyone. I am a professor in the Brookdale Department of Geriatrics and Palliative Medicine and the director of the Stephen L. Baum Family Center for Caregiving at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. Though this is a new role for me, for the past 15 years, I've been on faculty at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, where I was the founding director of the Caregivers Clinic.
And as somebody who is very passionate about caregivers, our AOSW social work community, we're all huge fans. So thank you for doing our keynote. So I shared that we're excited, but what are you looking forward to, and why did you accept being our keynote this year for AOSW, our closing keynote?
Yeah, well, I'm incredibly excited to join all of you in Atlanta. When I think about some of my closest and most enduring professional relationships over the past 15 years, those relationships have been with social workers. And the care that family caregivers receives in so many ways depends on social workers on the front line. So I'm really, really excited to speak to all of you, an audience that includes the frontline clinicians and individuals who are really passionate about providing care to the whole family affected by cancer, and of course, as well, so that I can learn from all of you.
Great. What are some of the things that you're excited to share with us this year at the conference?
I'm really excited to share all the progress that we have made in addressing the needs of family caregivers of patients with cancer. In so many ways, oncology care leads the way in terms of family caregiver support. We've come a long way in the past 15 years, and I'm really, really excited to share with you some models of care that I hope can serve as exemplars for attendees to take back to their home institutions, and some new ideas about the best ways in which we could all continue to support family caregivers moving forward.
And I know this is exciting for us that this is your first AOSW this year. What are some things that you enjoy about getting out of conferences you've attended, or even your favorite part about Atlanta, since that's where we'll be?
Absolutely. What I love most about these conferences is the community that is created and the opportunity that we all have to connect with our colleagues and friends at other institutions. I know that so many of us, myself included, often feel very siloed within our own institutions. And I think there's so much growth and benefit that we can derive from connecting with our colleagues across the country. So I'm really excited to experience the community of AOSW. And when I think about Atlanta, my favorite part of Atlanta has to be the aquarium. So I'm strongly encouraging everyone to go to the aquarium, though certainly not during my closing keynote.
Obviously not. We'll all be way too engaged at that point, but that's on my list of places to visit as well.
Awesome.
So this year's theme for the conference is Unite to Ignite, Cultivating Connections. What does that mean to you?
I absolutely love this conference theme. I think it's so incredibly powerful. I often say to caregivers with whom I'm working that you cannot do this alone, that caregiving is a team sport. And the same goes for psychosocial oncology. We cannot accomplish our goal of supporting patients and family caregivers alone. So a little bit of background, I grew up in a family of musicians. My father was an orchestrator, arranger, and composer, and he worked for many big orchestras. And I often would come out as a child and see him sitting at the dining room table, writing up music for one instrument or another instrument that would eventually go together. And I often reflect on my dad's work when I think about the collaboration it takes for us to provide successful care. Each one of us in our unique roles in psychosocial oncology, we have our own instrument to play. We play beautifully, but there's incredible music that comes when we play together as an orchestra. And I think that a conference like this and this theme really highlights the fact that while each of us have our own strengths and bring our gifts to patient care, it is only when we play together, it's only when we collaborate, it's only when we connect and unite that we can achieve our highest and best goals.
I love that. We're certainly looking forward to playing, connecting, uniting with you in Atlanta this year. And I hope everybody else is excited to have Dr. Applebaum as our closing keynote.
Thank you so much for having me.